A lot of these, as you know, I'm not going to take out of the box. They are going to stay in the box as much as I can. I am the toy collector from Toy Story. So a few things. One thing you might notice that my intro has changed, the actual music. So I've actually had the same music for about 6 years now, and Reuben actually kind of helped me do a new intro music, so that's what you can hear in the background. I really like it because it's kind of a little bit more like background music. It's not too like loud or in your face. It's more like mellow, so more like lo-fi. So yeah, so Reuben actually helped me do that. Second thing is I'm actually ill. I was actually supposed to film these videos a couple weeks ago, but I've still been ill. I've still got a bit of a cold. I will try and cut out any of me like cough and sneezing, things like that. If you do see my makeup change throughout of it, it's obviously because I've cut it, blown my nose and had to retouch my makeup up, so it might look a little bit different. Thirdly, because it's so hot up here, because if you didn't know I film in the attic, I do actually have the fan on. I need the fan on, so apologies if you can hear it in the background. It's just the fact it's too hot up here, so I have to have it on. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos. So I'm trying to do more stuff from the shrine. I do have a haul coming up. I'm trying to do hauls like every other video. So I'm trying to do more things actually from the shrine. So this one I've actually decided to do a dolls video. But anything that you guys want to see from the shrine, then let me know down below. And that's something obviously I can do for you. But yeah, let's just get into this. So every now and then I do actually go through the shrine. I actually have a list of things I want to do for you guys, and dolls is definitely on my list. And one of the reasons being is because over the last couple of years I've actually got some more, either for Christmas, eBay, or just out and about, like charity shops, things like that. And just in case if you do like collecting dolls, obviously I want to show you what actually exists. Some of these things are actually ones that are still in the original boxes. So for example, ones are actually given to me as presents. Some of the other ones would be either charity shops or for example like eBay. One thing I love doing on eBay is actually looking at bundles. Now the only reason I've stopped doing that is because a lot of things I already have. So when I look at the bundles already on there, for example like dolls, McDonald's toys, Burger King toys, I actually have quite a few of them already, so there's no point in me doing them just to get like 1 or 2 items. But that's one thing I love, well I used to love doing, is doing the bundles. That's something I'd highly recommend, obviously if you want to see what's out there. But one of the first things I'm going to show you, because if you know me, Belle is my favourite princess, and I absolutely love the Wreck-It Ralph version of Belle. So it's my only version I've got of the Comfy Squad in doll form. I do have other items from the Wreck-It Ralph range. At the moment I don't think I've got enough to do a video because I kind of missed out on quite a lot of stuff, especially some of the Mystery Mini stuff they had. Either that or the dolls at the time were just like more than I wanted to spend. But Reuben actually kind of gave me this as a present one year, and I absolutely love it. Like I've said before, I love it when they do Disney characters in a different style. So for me, having the princesses in like their comfy clothes, I was like, okay, I wanted to get more merch. So it's something on my list, but again, it's not something, I don't think I've got enough to do a video, but like I said, it is on my list of things to do. One thing I like about this as well is the fact that it's actually got her holding a little book as well. It's also got like her shoes. I just love the design of this. I know a lot of people said they didn't like the design because it doesn't look like the princesses. I quite like the fact it didn't look like them, because again, it's just like another version, similar to when I used to do the Tokyo Kawaii subscription. So some of the characters, like the Disney princesses, didn't look like them as they did in the films, because they were obviously like a Japanese sort of style. And if you watch my recent video that I did of the Primark like Disney like anime manga range, you know I love that style where you can tell it's the princesses, but at the same time it's like a slightly different twist on them. So that's one reason I like the Wreck-It Ralph range. So another one I got recently, so if you saw my haul that I did when I went out shopping, I actually got Maribel. So this one here I actually got from the only best way to say it's almost like a car boot sale / charity shop. So because it's actually this guy on the market who has like a toy stand, so it's almost like a car boot sale. It's almost like this random stuff that he does. So every time I go see my dad, I always go there. I haven't been in for a while, so I don't know like what stuff he's got at the moment. If not things like this, again you can go on eBay. The only thing with this one, she doesn't have her glasses, and I know it's like a staple of her look. Again, that might be a video I can do because I think I've got enough now, so again I could put that on my list for you guys. Now I know a lot of people who do actually collect dolls, they do sort of say about the material and obviously the actual fabric of the dolls. So for example, this one, it's got the picture on there and it's just obviously printed on there, so even though it's got the bit of the cutout here, it's very basic, this one. It does obviously have a little bit here with the collar collar, so this bit's obviously not attached, whereas this one is just one outfit. And again, the fact that the skirt and the top is all one, so if you want to like swap and change anything, you'd have to take the whole thing off. It's not like a skirt and a top separate, because I know that's what a lot of people say is obviously the quality. I have noticed that Disney's quality obviously has gone down. The only thing I do notice is the face shape. Sometimes the face shape they do actually get right recently. I think it is more the case of the actual outfits. You can tell that's where they kind of saved a little bit of money. So next one I got, which is a Pocahontas one. So I do actually have a few versions of this particular doll in this style, which has actually got this back into it. So this one again was a present from Reuben. I don't know which version this one is, because I said I do have another version, so I'm not really sure which one this is, because it doesn't have any dates on it or anything, so I can't say, oh, this came out in like what, 2014, whatever, you know, so I can't actually say what sort of version this is. But one thing I like about these, because I do actually have another one of these which I got on a bundle. She actually obviously didn't come in the box, so she now lives downstairs in our kitchen, in a random place to put her. So I've got a Tiana and Pocahontas in the kitchen, just because I already have them up here, so obviously I just put them downstairs. One thing I did notice about these is the hair gets matted very quickly, so that's something I would say. Obviously if you were wanting to get them out, obviously children want to play with them, they obviously can get matted very quickly, especially with Pocahontas with her hair being very long. Again, it can get matted. Though this one again has the fabric on there where it's like patterned on there, so but they do have this bit of plastic in the middle for her belt, so I think that's a nice touch where it's a different material. And again with her shoes, it's more of a plastic shoe, so again it's not like painted on or anything. Though she does have a necklace as well, which is plastic. But yeah, I like the design of these ones. I do have a few in this particular style from other princesses as well, and I do like it where it's their outfit but it's slightly different. That's what I like about these. It's not just the character how you see it from the movie, it's obviously a different style of it where they've done like a pattern, they've done more detail to it, so I quite like these. A lot of these, as you know, I'm not going to take out of the box. They are going to stay in the box as much as I can. I am the toy collector from Toy Story. So another one I got from a bundle, which one is this one here, which is the Aurora one. So this one here, again, you can see her hair, though it's very soft, so admittedly her hair is very soft. It's not obviously got the glue in it or anything. If it has, who has brushed it, it's obviously brushed it out, but her hair is very soft. But you can see it's very, it's not matted at the moment, but obviously it's not kept its shape, so it is a little bit on the sort of messy side. She did come with a crown, so I don't know whether the crown actually came with the character or whether there was like a range where they had like the crown, so it's quite nice actually having it with the crown. So again, because you can see she's been played with, so it's nice she still has that. She still has her shoes, though I have noticed on the shoes they do have like a little strap round the ankle to keep the shoes on. I quite like that feature, because it does annoy me when obviously you get a doll and it doesn't have any shoes on because they fall off. So I like the fact that they've actually put little straps around there. Obviously it doesn't go for the style, because for one it's heels and the fact it's got the strap around there, so it's definitely not the style of the time when this film was made. I do like the fact that again it is all fabric, so it does have like loose bits as well, and obviously bits to kind of play with, so it's not just like plastic, or it's not like painted on. The only thing that does bug me sometimes is when they do like a really nice pattern on the front and there's absolutely nothing on the back. I know again that's something that they do to save a bit of money, to save on cost, but it would be nice for this bit of fabric to go all the way around. Like it wouldn't have cost too much, I would have thought, to then make that go all the way around there. I can understand they can't always have this on like the back as well, because that makes sense to have it on the front. But the fact even there's a little gold bit there, it would have been nicer then obviously follow that round. Again, it's not her traditional outfit, so I do like the fact that you can tell it is Aurora, but at the same time obviously it's slightly different design. So the main thing that you know about his spot that is obviously blonde, but then obviously the colourings as well, that people could mistake this maybe for Rapunzel, because obviously it's got the long hair, but obviously Rapunzel's hair is longer, so that's how I know it's Aurora. But also it doesn't have a particular style of Aurora that I feel like you could mistake this for Rapunzel, because obviously it's got this very almost like corset look at the front like Rapunzel has, and obviously it's got the puffy sleeves, again what Rapunzel has. But yeah, like that's the only thing is that I know it's Aurora. And also just notice that they've given her purple eyes, which if you know, Aurora's the only Disney princess to have purple in her eyes. All the other ones obviously have like blue, green and brown, so again that's how I know it's Aurora, just based on that. But But yeah, I just wish they did the fabric, the pattern all the way around. So one of my favourite versions of Ariel is this one here. So this one I actually got from eBay. I can't remember if I got her in a bundle or whether I actually got her just by herself. But the reason I love this, I love her top. Again, I love the fact that when they have a character and then they slightly change it. So I love the fact that she's got almost like a bikini top rather than a seashell one, and I just love the pattern on it. I also like the fact they've included like a little stone on there as well, like a little plastic gem on there, just give it a little bit of colour in. But yeah, I just think that's such like a modern way of doing the outfit. Of her tail, this one actually does come off, so it does obviously show that she's got legs underneath as well. Obviously I don't know when this one was made, whether they did actually have a bottom to it matching the top. That would be cool to have. But obviously when I got this, it was just as you saw it didn't come in any box or anything. The tail at the bottom I really like because it's got that metallic sort of look, so in the light obviously shows different colours. Her hair, I would say, though it's very soft, I would say her hair isn't quite the right colour. It's almost too orange. It's not, it's still like a good red. It's better than some of the other ones that I've seen where they've made it more of a darker red, but I feel like this one's a little bit too orange. It does suit her though with the colourings, but at the same time I feel like it's just ever so slightly gone the other way. Her fringe obviously is a little bit, it does have the sticky up bit for her fringe. That almost seems like it's stuck in place. One thing I do notice with some of them as well is the fact that the hair, they do actually have like a bald patch. One thing I have noticed in some of the other versions, but other than that she does seem to have a full head of hair apart from like a few bald areas. But apart from that, I feel like that's quite a nice full hair as well. Again, like I said, I think I got this from eBay. Most of the time when I buy stuff on eBay, especially out of the box, and even though it's been played with, I personally find something like this no more than £5 because I feel like it's not worth anymore. Obviously if you just want it for collection, that's a different thing. Obviously if you want it in the box, then I would say you'll be paying a little bit more for it. Oh, is me on the move?
Sorry.
It's fine?
I need to update something.
Okay. So yeah, so like I said, no more £5 if it's out of the box. I obviously just buy these to put on the shelf. Like I'm not going to be playing with these, apart from I do actually have an Ariel one which I got for my birthday, which she's downstairs in the bathroom because she's colour changing. So I purposely asked Reuben, can you actually get me one to have in the bath? So some of the ones I do actually play with, but most of them will just sit in the shrine. So another one I got, which I don't know if they did other versions of this, because again this is Cinderella, but she's got the crown also similar to the Aurora one that we just saw, but this one's a completely different style. So for one, she also has this nice flowing dress at the bottom, which I absolutely love, and I love the fact that again the pattern goes all the way around. It is a Christmas one, so obviously you just have like a little winter shawl on, which I absolutely love as well. So I don't know if it will show it, but like her skirt moves, so when she's got the skates on at the bottom, her skirt moves around, which I absolutely love. So I'm hoping they actually did more versions of these, like other different characters, because I love the idea of her skirt moving. It's also part of the winter range. So the only thing I did notice about this one though is her top and the bottom of her top, so this bit here is all plastic. So that's something that Disney did actually do for a while, where they obviously were doing like plastic tops, and sometimes the actual dress itself was plastic. I do have other versions of these where it's plastic but they don't actually move, so the actual skirt at the bottom, I feel like that's a really nice feature, but it's sometimes a bit disappointing when you do actually see it's plastic on there. But the fact that she's got this shawl on there as well, which I don't know whether this shawl actually came with this particular doll. It might have been came with a different Cinderella one, because like again I got it on eBay, so it didn't come with a box or anything, so it's difficult to know without doing a lot more research to know how you're seeing it is how it came, or whether this came from a different doll and then when they sold it they just put it on here. But like I said, yeah, I just love the fact that she does move like that, which the crown is actually attached, so I know the crown actually came with this particular character. It was just difficult to know whether the Aurora one, whether she came with the crown as well. And then my Rapunzel one, so I do actually have a few Rapunzel versions, but I've got this one, which this one's a bit awkward to hold because the way that her arms and legs move, she's a bit awkward to hold up. So with most of the other ones, they're more static, so almost what I class as like a standard Barbie pose, where they're kind of like in one pose, you can't really move them. This one's slightly different, where this one actually has where the arms and the wrist moves, and then with the legs where it actually has the bend in the legs as well, and then in the ankle, but she does make it difficult to stand because obviously where she stands, she just wants to do that because where everything can move. That's not a bad thing. Again, obviously if you're a child and you want to play with this, that's actually quite a nice feature where things can move a bit more, so you can obviously be a bit more animated with them, so it's quite nice. This one I feel like it's not too bad condition when it comes to the actual hair. Again, it's very soft. It is a full head of hair, so it's not like there's any bald patches or anything, so this one actually does seem like a good condition when it comes to the actual hair type. When it comes to the actual outfit, it is all fabric. Nothing on this is plastic, though the only thing is obviously it is all attached together, so the corset and the bottom bit is all one piece, so again obviously you can't take anything apart, you have to take it all off. It's not really mad about that because I do like the fact that most of it is obviously all fabric, and I like the fact that the bottom bit as well does have like glitter on there, so in the light it's kind of got that sheen to it. Again, she's not in good condition, so I feel like whoever played with this, obviously it wasn't too rough, and the fact that the hair is a little bit matted at the bottom, it doesn't look like it's been cut or anything or damaged in any way, but that's the only thing is when you obviously do buy from stuff from eBay, it is very difficult to know the condition because obviously again a child would have played with it, so it's obviously difficult to know like, oh, when you're buying it, is it all matted and damaged. And then the last one, which is one of my favourite ones that I have, so again I've kept her in the box, I'm not going to take her out. So again, Reuben actually got me this for my birthday, not the one that's gone, I think it was last year. Was it my birthday or Christmas? Anyway, it's a recent one that I got. They do still do ones like this in the Disney store currently. Maybe not this particular version, but I'm pretty sure they still do this one, where you actually have the box, and then when you open it, you do then obviously have the character inside. So you can open it. Again, I'm a little bit reluctant to open or use anything just because I do like the packaging, I do like the box. I'm trying to keep it as like nice as I can. But yeah, no, Megara is one of my favourites. I would say Megara, Esmeralda and Kida, they're sort of my favourite characters that you don't really see a lot of. Obviously Belle is my favourite princess, but then when it comes to the non-princess or non-traditional ones, these are definitely up there with obviously the non-traditional ones, like I said, Esmeralda, Kida and Megara. I'm so excited the fact that I'm doing a live action Hercules movie, because I feel like then there'll be more merch with Megara on there, because that's the thing that I feel like I'm lacking at the moment, because apart from getting any new stuff like this and then getting stuff from example like McDonald's, Burger King when the movie came out, there isn't really a lot of merch, so I'm hoping when the movie comes out they will obviously do more with Meg that way. So with this one, she does actually come with a little mirror, though it's got the castle in it that seems like the castle, like the princess castle. That's not obviously anything to do with Disney Hercules, so I'm surprised it's actually that's what they put in there. So I don't know if the other dolls they did in this range came with that as well, so it's just like a generic, oh, we've got all of these mirrors with castles on them. Is it a mirror or is it a brush? Actually no, it's a brush. I like it's a brush, sorry. But still I feel like the actual picture doesn't suit the style, so it would have been nice to have like a picture of maybe Hercules crest on there, or like Mount Olympus, or just something to do with Hercules, rather than having the castle. I love Megara's face on here, so the fact that obviously you can definitely tell it's Meg, her face shape is actually designed for this character, so that's quite nice, but not use a generic one. And again, the only thing with her outfit which is annoying is that this little shoulder bit here, even though it does have the loose bit, but it's all attached, and even this bit here is all attached, so it's all one thing, which is really annoying because obviously in the movie it just seemed like it's a separate part as well. And then at the back I can see it doesn't go all the way around, so it's just on the front. Like I said, yeah, this particular one I purposely asked Reuben before, knowing it would go in the shrine, but I know he likes to buy me stuff knowing that it's going to go in the shrine and it's not going to get like damaged or played with, so it's going to stay like pristine. So yeah, so that was it from my doll haul. Like I said, I do have loads more that I can do for you guys. So just because anything else you want to see from the dolls, or like I said, anything else you want to see from the shrine, then let me know down below. My next one is going to be a haul, so spoiler for that one. So just in case you're not already, then please like and subscribe. And if you click the bell notification, then obviously you get notified when all my other videos go up. And yeah, that's it. Later days.